Okay, we are back, and what a match this is going to be. My name is Mary Keniston, and you're watching Pool Action TV here at Soaring Eagle in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have Jasmin Ouschan, many-time European champion, and versus Kyoko Sone from Japan. She's a very good player. The one high finish I do remember of Kyoko's is she came in third, I believe, in the 2000 World 9-Ball Championships up in Toronto. And she won the leg, so she's going to break. And I know that she has worked with my good friend Paul Potier from Canada. So this figures to be a good match.
And also use the beads on top so the tournament director can see what's going on. Thank you.
Okay, pocketed 2 balls, and she's going to be straight in on the 1, and she'll draw back for the 2 ball. It's on the middle of the end rail, and she's got to leave herself an angle to go all the way back down there to the other end rail for the 4. Oh boy, did she corner hook herself? I think she did. She's called for her extension. That was really unfortunate. She stroked it quite well. She's going to have to kick 2 rails. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Well, I was blocked by her body, and so I didn't see what happened. Did she not get a rail? I don't know. Well, whatever it is, Jasmin has ball in hand. Sorry about that. The table configurations were changed. Okay, she didn't get down far enough for the 4. So I'm not sure what she's going to do. She has a choice to bank it 1 rail. She could play safe. Okay. Nice shot. Well, Kyoko has to be happy she gets back to the table. Okay, excuse me. Jasmine should be able to see the left edge of the object ball. And she'll just thin off it, spin off it, and go 2 rails up table. Okay, she let her see it. That's not good enough. Okay, nice shot. She has the option to bank this, or she could feather it, or she could hit it fuller and send it 2 rails up table. Uh-oh, watch out, in the drink. All right, that gives Kyoko a ball in hand. And I expect her to get out here. She's going to just come off the rail a little bit for the 6. And she'll go 1 rail and probably play to fall underneath the 7 and shoot the 7 up table. She might even just slide over. Depends. She can go 2 rails, so, which she'll definitely play to go under it, just like that. Okay, she hit a little bit harder than she wanted to. The spin took her further than she'd want. I've spoken before about the general rule of thumb for speed control. And it's basically 1 inch per 1 inch of follow through in your stroke equals approximately 1 diamond. But if you spin the ball, you have to cut your figure in half. So, for example, there she wanted to go 4 diamonds. Well, since she spun it, so that would be a 4-inch follow through, which would get her to the side rail. But since she chose to spin it, she would have to cut it in half and just have a small, short follow through. Just spin the ball, just like push through the ball, a 2-inch follow through, and she would have not overrun the shot. What I used to do when I played in tournaments was I would just set up a lag, and it would be 6 diamonds to the end rail and then 8 back, so that equals 14, which is a long follow-through, 14-inch follow-through. And I would test it. And most tables came within, a ball or so of, that 1 inch per follow-through equals 1 diamond. And she's got her jump stick out. I think she's only have to jump half a ball. Okay, she made contact.
And we have another hill-hill match going on table 3.
Jasmin will just pocket this 1 rail. And I believe she'll shoot the 8 in the corner and then just shoot the 9 in the side.
2 extensions.
Oh, she chose to go up to the center of the table. See, I like, well, it doesn't matter. Corner's a good shot, too. Okay, Jasmin takes the first game. No.
Congratulations to Janet Atwell. Wins her match by beating Susan Wilbur. 2 p.m. shooters on table 6. Make your way there. We'll get your introduction quick. All right, fans, welcome to table 6 from Dayton, Ohio, Stephanie Go-Go Goins. And her opponent, WPBA, Blue Inu, Southern Open champ, currently ranked number 2 in the WPBA, the Bombshell, Brittany Bryant.
Okay, sorry about that. We are back.
Rack 'em up, ladies.
She left herself in a difficult spot here. She's going to have to stun this hard to get it over to the other side. And any time that you hit a ball with speed, you have to be sure that you are as accurate as possible, because speed affects the accuracy of your shot. See,
she just missed that one.
I think she just, I don't know if she knew what, I think she didn't know what to do, maybe.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
Yeah. And
Much better situation for Jasmin
Absolutely. Now it's just routine 1, 2, 3 rails. Pocket the 8, stop for the 9.
I wonder on that last shot if Kyoko could have drew into the rail and come 2 rails out of that top right corner to get back over there. She was kind of flat, though.
Yeah, she only had, at the most, a quarter ball angle. And any time that you need to move large distances, it's very tough.
Yeah. All right, Jasmin to 2 now, 2-0. We're racing to 9. This is alternating breaks. Players are racking their own using the AccuRack from Outsville. The template rack.
General rule of thumb when you're playing position is that if you want to move your cue ball in small areas, go for a quarter ball position. Try to attain quarter ball position, because then you can just punch it off the rail or draw it back a little bit or float forward a little bit. But if you want to travel long distances and go around the table, go 2 rails, you always try to achieve a half ball shot, because now it's natural. And you have the angle to carry you there. Whereas when you have a quarter ball shot, it's tough to go around the table. But that's the general rule of thumb.
All right, here we go. Kyoko Sone, rack number 3.
Haven't seen her in a long time over here.
Now, Mary, when you say quarter ball shot, I mean, what do you mean by that? Do you mean hitting you're hitting a quarter of the ball, or were you hitting 3/4 of the ball? Or?
Well, it depends on which way you're cutting it. But but basically, if you divide the object ball, first, if you cut it in half, all right, you're going to hit with the cue ball either one side or the other. That's a half ball hit.
Okay.
And then the quarters are between the edge and the center. So the way the snooker players do it is they line up where they cover 3/4 of the ball, the object ball, kind of like an eclipse with the sun and the moon. Well, anyway, that's how they sight it. I was taught to use the edge of my cue ball and slice off a quarter of the ball.
Okay.
There's a lot of different ways, but that's a quarter ball shot. You're contacting 3/4 of the ball to produce a quarter ball shot. A half ball shot, you're usually aiming at the edges of the ball.
Gotcha.
And in a 3/4 shot, you're aiming to hit it thinner.
So the 1/4 and a half and the those are in relation to what the cue ball, what part of the cue, much of the cue ball is hitting the object ball.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Jasmin's just making good work of this. She's gotten a little bit flat here, but she looks like she can go forward on the left side of the 9 for the 3 on the side.
I think she might even, well, it depends. I think she might even just go forward a couple inches and just take the table where it lays. You see, did she get there? I guess she did. Okay. I didn't know she had enough angle to do that. She's still in trouble, though. She's got to let the cue ball go.
Well, curious here, the 4 may go into this bottom left corner. It's hard to tell how much of that 7 ball is overlapping.
That's what she's looking at right now. She got kind of flat. Or she could also draw straight back and shoot the 4 on the same side, too. I think that's what she's going to do. Oh, she kind of got on the 50-yard line there.
Yeah, a little shy, but it looks like she is playing for the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
But now the 6 balls are really tough to get onto. If she goes forward, she's going to nick that 7 ball, and that could accelerate the cue ball. It's going to be hard to judge.
Jasmin is one of the few women players that are playing with the, I'm assuming that's a Revo shaft.
She was able to come off gently off that 7 ball.
Yeah, it must have laid
nice.
better than it looked on the monitor.
Yeah.
But she still has got a tough shot here. This is not a hanger. And she's got to come back.
She's went
Congratulations.
ahead and stayed
Kylie.
below.
Yeah, see, I don't like that because of that.
Yeah. Getting the funny
You have
angle.
a very small window, position window, to get into, whereas if she would have just hit it with low and brought it back below the side pocket, you can land anywhere down there, as long as you get below the side.
Right.
See, she's, she's tough. I mean, she figures to make this ball and get out behind it, but
Yeah.
she didn't get out easily.
She can just play for the center of the table here for the 8 ball. It's pretty good. All right, Jasmine, she's looking pretty confident.
That shirt she's wearing has one long sleeve and one short sleeve. I've never seen a shirt like that before.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, 2-zip.
Nope. 3.
3-zip.
Yep.
It's an
We're-
interesting shirt. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah. I didn't notice it until you just said something. Actually.
Well, I looked at it and I thought, because a lot of players, they wear these are the
What-
shirts that they're wearing, and they
Yeah.
wear black long sleeve shirts underneath them because their arms get cold. But then I looked at her other arm and there was no sleeve.
I wonder if it's made that way or if she altered it.
It was probably made that way.
Yeah, interesting. It's the Jasmine special. Here from.
I mean, it's obviously a custom shirt.
Yeah.
It's there's no patches or anything on it. Those are all. Anyway, it's just interesting. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know if I like that. It just doesn't look right.
Well, the only thing that matters is does she like
Oh
it?
yeah. I'm just saying.
Here we go. Right 4. Nice break. She caught the 1 ball in the side pocket and made the wing ball as well.
See, now she hit that just the way I was talking about earlier today. Break from the side and hit it with a firm stroke. Aim full ball on, full ball hit on the 1, and the corner ball will go in.
Seems like the European players play with the templates a lot more. They seem a lot more in tune with the templates.
Well, they also have
We're getting
a
there,
Euro
though.
Tour over there. They play constantly. So they're always, tournament tough. And
All right, fans, let's introduce you to our 2 p.m. participants on
people
table
in the
3.
pool world, the people
Sponsored
that
by
follow the
Status
pool world,
Billiards, all the way from Brooklyn,
I
New
know
York.
that
Let's
Jasmine
welcome Ashley
has a brother,
Burrows.
Albin, who is also a very good player.
Right.
Her opponent, a MOMA state singles champ, currently ranked
Former
number
Moscone
21st in
Cup
WPBA
player.
from Minnesota, June Myers.
I think he won the world championship maybe 2 years
Go ahead
ago,
and rack
2 or
them
3
up,
years
ladies.
ago. And Albin and Jasmine have a training academy, a pool training academy over there in Austria.
No, it's their academy or the one that they attend.
And they own it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're training
They're training
players.
other players, yes.
Very nice.
Yep. I think that she will come 1-2 rails. 2 rails, and then come towards the 7 ball. But she may come 1 rail. It's a matter of preference. Yeah, see? And again, this is why I don't like one rail. Because your position window is very narrow. Whereas if you come out of the corner, you're coming towards the object ball.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So now she'll probably get out here, but she got out tough. She may even shoot it up table, straight in the other corner. Okay, she's cutting in the side. And again, she's on the wrong side of the ball. So she'll probably either follow it down to the end rail and shoot the 9 up table. She may be able to punch it over. Yeah, like that. She was just off from being straight to the wrong side. But anyway, like I say, she figured to get out. But it was tougher than it needed to be. 4-zip. And again, here we are at that point in the match where Kyoko Sone needs to
get
put a couple games together, get it in gear, and take advantage. Yep. It's nice to see Brittany Bryant. She's playing on the table next to the TV table. Very accomplished player from Canada. She's won the Canadian Championships quite a few times for many years. And then on the table on the other side, we have Gail Eaton, who just won the Texas Open 10-ball championship in Austin.
Yeah, great player. Rack 5.
See, I think she's going to power it. You can see her ramping up. Let's see what she does. Well, she hit it hard, but she didn't hit it as hard as she... that's as hard as she's capable of hitting it, I think.
She made the wing ball.
She did make the wing ball.
She may or may not have a shot at the 1 here.
Yeah, she was going right into the side. But anyway, that's about the speed that you want to hit the ball to where you can control the cue ball and you'll make at least the wing ball.
She is hooked by that point. She's gonna
have to push out.
Yeah, she called a push. Pushing out for a bank shot.
That's the second time this match she's gotten corner hooked.
Yeah, it's brutal.
I think she'll, if she takes the shot, I think she'll hit the left side of the 1 ball, try to put the 1. No, I don't know what she's doing now. She's cueing low. Is she going to kick behind it? Kick it up table? Bank it? Well, she was extremely fortunate. Kyoko can only see about a quarter of that ball, if that much.
If she can see a quarter, she can cross bank it down below the 8 and 9 and then send the cue ball back up table. She's going to watch the cross. She's the one that catches.
Yeah, she's got to hit it with inside to keep the cue ball to go back straight, to straighten it up after it comes off the rail. to avoid the collision. All right, she's going to hit it just, oh, she missed the whole ball. I guess she was wanting to feather it. I don't
think she would. She would have gained a lot by feathering that
I don't
ball.
understand why she shot it that way.
All right, well, Jasmin Ouschan back in action.
Ball in hand.
She's ended up with a little funny angle here on this
He's on the
three-ball.
wrong side again. Is it a matter of she doesn't have the speed of the table down, or?
Could be. It almost seemed like maybe she was thinking of coming back a little farther to have some angle to go to the rail easily and back out for the 5.
Yeah, at least a half ball hit.
So now she could go forward and go 2 rails out of the top right corner.
Right, that's tough too.
And but it's probably easier than pounding it into the rail, the cue ball that is.
Okay, she's cueing low. She's going to stop there, just take it. Well, if she could have done that, then she was fine. I don't understand.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Jasmine still seeming a little frustrated with her position here. Well, she's right back in action now.
Yeah, I don't know what what the problem was with the 5 ball. I didn't realize that all she had to do was stick there.
And she can really do the same thing here and just do a little stop shot on the 6 ball. Now will she go around the 8 and 9 and come back out for the 8 in the same pocket? Or?
Well, she's got 2 choices. She can go forward and spin out to the center of the table with inside, or she can, which I think is what she's going to do, or come back 2 rails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or shoot it that way. And
She's playing it long way.
She's playing very cautiously.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen her play like this, where she just cinches shots and. But it's working.
Yeah, she's a little tough shot on the 9 ball though.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Whereas in previous times that I've watched her play, she would roll up the extra 2 or 3 inches to get better on the balls. She seems like she's just pretty much playing exactly what the table's going to give her. And it seems to be working because she leads the match 5-0.
Yep.
And her break. Anyway, let me put you back on. Here we go. Okay, we're back in action.
Rack
Jasmine
6.
Side breaking.
She's got a little angle on the 2 here, and it's a nice opportunity to come 2 rails out of the top left corner for the 2 ball. She could also just come play it straight back down. I like going 2 rails out of the corner.
2 rails. 2 rails is
allows her to let her stroke out
exactly.
a little more.
Exactly. and you don't have to hit it as hard. You can let the hit it with less follow through and softer, and let the English do the work, bring you around the table. And she's going to try to bring the cue ball right about where it is right now, back to the deck right now. Well, she's not cueing the way we said. Okay, she did. All right.
Not
Now
bad.
she's a little flat on this ball.
Yeah, kind of a stretcher too. She's going to get the extension out.
Has an extension. And again, now, with that quarter ball shot, you're limited as far as what you can do. She's got two choices here. She can either stun it over and shoot the 6 in the same pocket. That's what she's looking at right now. Or she can follow it down to the end rail and up and shoot the 6 in the opposite corner.
So on this one, you wouldn't go 2 rails out of the top right?
No.
Came 1 rail.
Yeah, 1 rail. Yeah.
Ending up very close to the side rail.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I would have done it that way because she's flat on that 6 ball again. See, if she would have just slid over and shot the 6 in the pocket, she would have a half ball angle.
Yeah, I think she can go with top here and just go to the end rail and back down for the 7.
Yeah, she can. But like I say, she's having to do extra work. Oh, well, that must have laid a lot different than it looked. It looked to me like she was straight in, but she had an angle and she's fine. So it's just stop, stop, stop from here. So I guess, again, it's a question of it doesn't look the same on the monitor as it is on the table.
Well, the 7 ball looks pretty elementary here. And she got
Yeah, just cinch it.
a stop shot there. And
Ooh, that went in rough.
yeah, perfect shot here to default naturally on the 9 ball straight in.
Yeah. It'll be 6 zip. I'm sure Kyoko has to be disappointed. I don't think she expected the match to be a runaway like this. 6-0. None of these women that are playing this round played when I did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Jennifer Beretta didn't come on the scene until the early 00s. And Gail Eaton, I think, just lately, the last couple of years.
Yeah, I think Gail's been playing a lot longer than that. Maybe she's just playing some bigger
I'm talking
events.
about the WPBA events.
Right,
I'm sure
right.
she's played in a lot of Texas events.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany was not around when I played.
Right.
She's the next generation.
She's literally not around. She wasn't born yet.
No. I'm not that old. Jeez. No, she was probably a junior player when I was still playing. Teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she got the corner ball and the 1 on the side. Okay, she's got a good look on the 2. The 3's hanging in front of the side. The 4 is hanging in front of the corner. So it looks to me like
she's out.
like she should get out. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not really a problem here. Maybe the 4 to the 5 or the 5 to the 6.
She wants to be careful here with this 2 ball shot. She
Just
wants
make
to
sure
make
she
sure
doesn't hook herself.
she wants to make sure she gets above these this wall of balls here, the 8, 9, and
Yeah,
5.
just don't hook yourself. Now here, I would cut it in the side, go down to the end rail with left-hand English, and spin over to the right-hand side of the table. And that way, she has a natural angle to go from the 4 to the 5 ball. That's it, just like that. Now she'll come out of the corner 2 rails for the 5. Starting to get a few more people in here as the afternoon wears on.
The fans are trickling in.
Everybody getting off work. Okay, just like that. Very nice. Okay, so now she's got a little bit of an angle where she can stun off the 5 ball. Now, I like shooting the 6 in the side rather than the corner because, again, your position window is much larger.
Right.
That's exactly what she did.
Very nice.
Okay, now she just basically stays in the same general area for the 8 in the corner and the 9 in the opposite corner. Okay. See, these are the shots that I was talking about. When you want to just move your cue ball in short, small distances, the quarter ball angle is the best. Because then you just have to make the ball be on the right side of the ball and pocket the ball, and you'll automatically get shape. Okay, she finally broke the ice. And she gets on the board. She trails 6 games to 1. Okay, Jasmin breaking. Okay, and one's setting up nicely. She's going to have a little trouble reaching it, but are they? They must be playing. You have to get so many balls below the head string, because she pocketed 2 balls, but Kyoko is shooting, so I'll have to ask Ray when he comes back. But anyway, it's a great opportunity for Miss Sone. Now here, just cinch the ball. Well, she let that one get away. She left Jasmin a little tough, I think, though. Yeah, it looks like it's either frozen or very close to the rail. She's looking to cut it in, though. Yeah, maybe she can spin it in. Spin it in with inside. Hard to tell. Well, I wonder if that 3 passes the 9. If it does. Okay, apparently it does. But again, she's kind of flat on it. Let's see if she has enough angle to get up table for the 4. Well, she got about as much out of that as was possible. She left herself a pretty tough shot here. Pretty shot. She spun that in. That was very nice. Now she'll probably just slide down to the end rail and come back up to the center of the table for the 7 ball. Maybe use a little bit of left-hand English to... Yeah, that's what she did. Okay, so now she's got a nice angle to where she can just slide over for the 8. As a matter of personal preference, you can just pocket it and just go 1 rail, or you can hit it firmer and go 2 rails. Let's see what she does. I like the 2 rail personally. She chose, see, and that's why I prefer the 2 rail, because she had to baby it to stay on that side of the table. All right, Kyoko's got her jump cue. This is a tough jump for a shorter player. She's sitting on the edge of the table, and she's... Oh, what a shot. Great shot. Great shot. Very, very nice. All right, just bear down and make this ball. Very, very nice. Okay. 6-2. right, Kyoko is breaking. Last time she corner hooked herself on the break. She'd like to keep the cue ball in the center of the table. Dry break. Jasmin returns to the table. I think she's going to play safe here. Yeah, doesn't look like the one will pass for the bank. So she's just going to go down table with the cue ball. Very nice. Now comes the jump cue again. Oh, what a great shot. What a beautiful shot. Unfortunately, no reward. I think she'll have to kick behind it. I don't know, maybe she can see enough of it to cut it in. Maybe she can. I think she's going to have to kick behind it. Can't tell from here. Yeah, she'll have to kick behind it. Very nice. All right, and she was rewarded with a good shot. I think, well, Jasmin might be able to see the edge of it. Might even be able to cut it in. You can see the edge. Okay. All right, she was playing the cue ball, brought it down to the end rail. Now she's got a good look at this one. Pocket the ball and then bring the cue ball back under the 6. And come up for the 3 on the side. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Now I think she's just going to roll this ball in and try to hold it for the 4. And it'll give her a good angle. She'll be on the right side of the ball for the 4 to get to the 5. She might even be able to just stop it there. Oh, she let it go. Well, now she's got a real tester. But all she has to do is cinch it because the shape's built in. So even though she's far away, she's at least on the right side of the ball. Oh boy, what a great shot. It wobbled in, and the cue ball looked like it was going to follow it in, but it stayed on the table. So she caught a break. She's come with a couple of tough shots. She's still not out of the woods, but at least she's still at the table. She's playing hard. Okay, back in line. She's going to have to stretch for this one. She's small. It's funny, for those of you who don't know me, I'm 6 feet tall, and I really didn't appreciate my height until I started playing pool. It's definitely an advantage. No, got away from her. She's got to come with another one. That's why players like Alex and Dennis Arcoyo and Nick Varner, and those guys are just so phenomenal, not just because of their great play, but because they play great in spite of the fact that they're not tall men. And it's so much tougher for them, and they just play so good. What should have been a fairly simple out has turned into a tough one. Tough shot to slow roll with the bridge. Oh, beautiful shot. Very, very, very nice. Good recovery. Okay. Sneaking back into the match. 6-3. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm Mary Keniston with Pool Action TV, and we are at the Soaring Eagles Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. It is a fabulous place. In fact, it's one of the nicest non-Las Vegas Strip casinos I've been to. It's very, very nice. I've heard people tell about the swimming pool area. They say it's like a resort. I'll have to check it out. It's a sprawling casino, so it's a lot of walking. But everything seems to be very well thought out here. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Diamond Billiard Products. The beautiful tables the ladies are playing on, covered with the finest cloth, Simonis, and playing with what many consider to be the best balls, Aramith Tournament Edition pool balls. And last but definitely not least, Durban Cues. Thank you for your support. All right, Jasmine's back at the table. Actually, she broke, and so she made a ball. She's got a makeable shot on the 1. Okay, well, she was fortunate that the 5 ball stopped her cue ball, but she was unfortunate in that the 5 ball continued to block her shot. So she's forced to play a safety here. She's going to roll right up on that 5. Nicely done. This is a tough kick. It's deceiving because when you're that close to a rail, it'll shorten or lengthen depending on... It won't come off true. It'll shorten or lengthen according to the speed and the vertical axis that you hit, low, high. And since she's tiny, she's having to stretch. But she should hit this one, because it's close. All right, she got a nice little roll there. Jasmine's forced to kick. I think she'll probably kick behind it. Yeah, she's looking to see maybe combo the 9 in the side. Coming down to take another look, see where she wants to come off. Okay, good hitch. She left her a medium tough shot. I don't think Jasmine's feeling the pressure yet. But if Kyoko can win this game, I think that's going to change. Now Jasmine's jumping. She made a pretty good hit, but it didn't go in. Now, does she bank this? All right, Jazz, that's a very nice safety. Jasmine's forced to kick here. Jasmin just called her extension. Each player is entitled to one extension per game. Okay, I guess she's decided to jump. And this can be dangerous because the object ball is very close to the rail, and when that's the case, it's very easy for the cue ball to leave the table surface. Okay, she hit it nice and flat, and very nice, very nice. Okay, this is a tricky little shot. She's going to have to draw it into the side rail and over, at least to the center of the table for the 3-ball. Okay, very nicely done. Now she's going to just make this ball just with a low ball, but just soft, just a little soft draw. Keep it in the center of the table. Very nice. Now center ball and go over to the side rail and back out to the center for the 5. Okay, just like that. And she's got to stay on the same side of the table. And she's methodically winding down the rack. Just come back to the middle of the table with a 9. Okay, very nicely done. And that, now I think that Jasmin is starting to feel a little bit of the heat. Six to 4.
look at this. Very unfortunate she got kicked into the side.
Wow. That's terrible. Well, this is the break that Jasmin needs. She definitely needs to win this game to maintain her lead and possibly win the match from here. This is a huge game. Kyoko has come back from a 6-0 deficit. Again, she overran her shape. Is she going to shoot it in the corner and hold her ball there for the 3? Or is she going to cut it in the side and try to draw it past the 3-4? She's in a tricky little spot here. I think she's cutting and going to draw it or play it into the 5. That's a good shot too. Very nice. Okay, she's back in line. Now let's see. She has to stay there. These balls are laying very well for a run out. She doesn't have to do anything fancy from here. Just pocket this ball and try to get to the side rail. A little bounce. There you go. Just enough so you can pop out for the 7 ball. And I would think you just cinch this ball. Just like that. Now I think she'll spin this a low right spin. At least that's the way I would play it. Like 5 o'clock. And a slow spin. And you don't have to hit it hard because the spin is going to do the work. After it hits that first rail, it's going to take off. There you go, just like that. Yep. Into the center of the table. Very nice. Oh, she's jacked up. She went too far. Oh, everything's going wrong for this poor girl.
There's like a 2 1/4 spot on the table you can get behind.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that, you know, a lot of these newer players, they don't deviate from the center of the ball more than a tip. Mm-hmm. And she needed to be on the outer edge of 5 o'clock, where she was very close to the center, and that's why she went so wide. She didn't come in tight, and that's why she's in the position that she's in, and she missed the ball.
Brutal.
See, now she's feeling the heat. She just stamped her.
And she tried to draw that out of there. I mean, especially elevated. I would have liked to have seen her
follow
go
it,
forward.
follow it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's always easier to follow. Anytime you have to draw the ball, you're jacked up. It's just tough.
Yeah.
And here's another tip. If you are jacked up over a ball, undercut it, because the elevation, the back elevation of your cue is going to put cut into the ball anyway. So sometimes you can even aim full in the face. Like on a quarter ball shot, aim full in the face, and just the elevation of your cue in the back will, by the time it gets to the object ball, it'll make it. Now she's tough on the 9, but she made the last one. I predict a break if she wins this game. Jasmin will take a break. Jasmin should take a break. if Kyoko wins this game. And she's just called for her extension.
Congratulations to Brittany Bryant for defeating Stephanie Goins.
Great
in round
shot.
1.
6-5.
Yep.
And she's not taking the break.
No. Keep on rolling.
Well, this is a new ball game, even though Jasmin is still one game ahead. Jasmin won 6 in a row, and Kyoko just won 5. Now it's a tight match. And if I was a betting lady, I might take a little bit the worst of it and take Sone.
Now that sounds like a contradiction of terms, Mary. A betting lady.
Hey, gotta think high. Aim high.
All right, here we go.
All right, Jasmin is definitely feeling the heat, as I predicted. And the worm has turned. The roles have started to shift also. For a long time, Sone was getting the poor rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's Jasmin.
All right, rack 12, here we go.
Okay, it's going to depend on getting a shot on the 2. And she got it. But she's going to need a bridge, I think. I don't know if she can reach that, or at least an extension. Maybe not. It might be just at the outer limits of where she can reach.
Well,
She's a little taller than...
outer limit is a good description. It's out there.
Yeah, it's pretty far. But she's got to do something to get the cue ball out of there for the 3. And she'll freeze to the rail because that's the way it's going right now. Nothing is going to be easy for Jasmin. It just seems like that's the nature of the way things go.
Alright, the time is 3:20. Next tournament, 4 o'clock, lower division 9 ball. We have about 54 entries. We have 5 in the side pot. There's a $20 side pot. If you'd like to get in that, come up here now. They signed up. There's 4 signed up. There's 5.
Well, that was a great shot, but unfortunately, she got really close to the 4 ball, and as everyone that plays this game knows, that when you get that close to a ball, it's very tough to see the hit. She's lucky that she doesn't have to cut it much.
And does a 6 pass a 7? That's another question.
I think so. And I think she should be home free here. I think it does. I guess not. I don't know. Can't tell. Can you switch cameras? Let's see if we can take a look over here. No, wrong one. No, I don't think she can. I don't think she can get it through there.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, she did have to shoot a combination. Yeah, she got a little funny on this ball. All right, she's got to bear down and make this ball. Okay, now she's going to freeze on the other rail.
Yeah, well, she did, of course. She did a great job getting that ball down.
Yeah.
Back and forth, a nice.
I'll tell you what, if she gets out from here, this was a very, very tough run out for a lady that's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Well, she's exercising the demons on right here.
I guess. Oh boy, that went in rough.
But it went in.
And meanwhile, she's still a little funny on this 9. But she should make it.
If you're going to be a little funny, it's good to be close like this.
Yes, and it's good to be able to be on the right side of it. Okay. That was the first game she's won in a while. 7-5. That was a huge game, huge.
Right. Well, if you're going to have a little winning streak, it's good to do it at the end of the match.
Very end, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I said at the beginning of the match that I thought it was going to be a close one, and then it looked like it was a runaway, and I'm thinking, wow. But it turned out that it's, here comes Laurie John. I haven't seen her since I've been here. Talked to her on the phone, but
yeah, same. I haven't either. Saw Dave last night.
Saw Dave last night, yeah. All right, again. Main thing is make sure you don't scratch. Medium speed. Nice control on the cue ball, but I don't think she has a shot. Nope, she doesn't. She's hooked. She's going to have to push.
All right, our next match up is scheduled for 4 p.m. It's Kathy Metzinger and the Duchess of Doom, Allison Fisher.
I've seen that lady play a lot of times.
Yeah. She's like a machine.
She sure is. And she told me at the New Iberia tournament that she still feels like she's got some wins left in her. And she said things in her life are right now. And she says she feels like she can win.
She didn't go on to finish a runner-up to Gai Young Kim. Or did she win? Did she win that match at Ho Chunk Casino? I don't
know.
I was there. It was either, but she made the finals. We're going to find out that information and share that with you here momentarily.
I know she won an NAPT event in Vegas in the fall last year. Or no, it had to be in the spring. Yeah, because I moved in the summer. But anyway, she won. She played Karen Kaur in the finals.
Brutal.
Wow. That was an unfortunate scratch.
Yep, but Kyoko liked it. Ball in hand now with a pretty open table.
Yeah, they're laying pretty good. I don't see any problems here.
The three is actually a little bit tricky. It may or may not go past the 6 ball.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that finals at the Ho Chunk Casino was unbelievable final. It was a real battle, and some of the stellar play from Gai Young Kim and Allison Fisher both. Just an amazing final.
I'm not placing it.
Yeah, it was at the Ho-Chunk
Well, I know,
Casino.
yeah, I know. You keep saying that, and
Yeah.
I watched it, but I just don't remember the match.
Yeah, it was a long one too. It was that final.
Maybe I didn't see the match.
That finals
Maybe I missed
match
the finals.
It was like 3 hours long. It was a long match, but it wasn't a slow play match. It sounds like it could have been, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was actually just a lot of
There's
safeties.
a lot of good play and safeties.
And, back
yeah.
and forth, and
Yeah.
it was unbelievable.
Yeah, those kind of matches are fun to sweat. I either like my favorite kinds of matches are the ones where both players just come out firing and they're both playing real well and it's a dogfight. And then the other one, my other favorites are the ones like you just described.
Yeah.
You know, where there's
And actually, we just got confirmation. Allison Fisher did win that event over Guy Young,
okay.
and it was a real battle.
Well, I must have missed it because I do not remember that.
You know, you would have remembered that one
Yeah,
too.
so I must have missed it for some reason.
It was unbelievable.
I don't know how I missed it. That's all I do is sit at home and watch pool. Come into my room, my office. I got 3 monitors and the smart TV, and I got every stream. It's going. Last weekend I had 4 different streams going.
Yeah.
I had the Texas Open. Was it Texas Open last weekend? No, it was 2 weeks ago, I think. I don't know, but anyway, this weekend it was Empire State. Jason Shaw won that. I was rooting for the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy was undefeated. He'd beaten Jason, Frankie Hernandez.
Oh yeah.
He had beaten Jason and sent him over to the loser side. But anyway, I was watching the Empire State. I was watching. It was a Swanee at Griff's in Vegas. Ernesto was playing Vilmos Foldez.
Yeah.
Vilmos won. Vilmos is turning into a beast.
Yeah.
He's playing really good, fast and loose. I like watching him play.
I popped into a little bit of that match, that tournament myself, actually.
Yeah, what else was I watching? Where were you last weekend?
It's a good question. Or was it Texas Open?
Was it Texas Open? Okay, so I was watching the Texas, and I had one more.
Well, back to the match here.
Or maybe it was the exhibition with Francisco and
Could be. Yeah, that's right. We
and
did.
Alex at the in Dallas. I think that's what it was last weekend. And then I had one more going. Anyway, I got a new smart TV, so I can put one of them on the television now.
Well, Kyoko Sone has got herself in a tough spot here on this 3-ball. She's got a kick shot over to the side rail. It's about her only chance here. I like hitting this short on the and drawing it into the 3, but it's personal preference. She's gonna hit it.
Well, she just has to make sure she hits it.
She's gonna stretch it out here, or going to below the side pocket.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, she was playing to make it too, and she jawed it.
Great hit.
Well, she got a good result. At least she didn't sell out.
Yeah, Kyoko is gunning for.
Yeah, she's
gunning for Jasmin here.
Mm-hmm. Did she get there? I don't think so.
No, definitely did not cover the 3 completely. I think we're just going to see Kyoko tickle this 3-ball and come back over in the same general area.
Mm-hmm. Hal Johns is, I see him over there on the rail. He's getting his money's worth. Was he at Derby City this year? I didn't see him.
I don't recall if you. I think
I'm going to ask him. Unless maybe he came in
I think
and
he
left
did,
early.
I think he did make an appearance. It seemed like I remember running into him there.
Yeah. I always come in for the second half, so I miss a lot of people that come in for the first half.
Very interesting pool fan there.
Yes.
Hal is very interesting person. There's a lot of history and stories to tell that are just unbelievable.
He's a very positive person. Oh boy,
Yeah.
that last little
Yeah, it was a good
little
shot.
turn. Very nice. Allison Fisher is coming to the fore. She'll be our next match, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Versus Kathy Metzinger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's been, her first tournament in the States was at Kelly Oyama's Charlotte event for the WPBA.
Mm-hmm.
It was 1995. It's hard to believe. Alice and I were talking about it. She's been over here 23 years. 24 now, I guess. It's 2019, yeah, 24 years now. Doesn't, it seems like not so long ago, but then on the other hand, it's 24 years ago. That's a long time.
Yeah, it sure is.
She needs to run out here. It'll put her on the hill. At least take some of the pressure off. Just one rail up for the 6. I just stun it over to the side and back to the center, I think. She's been getting out tough this match. Nothing has been easy for her. None of those straight in 9 balls like we've seen in the other matches.
She's a great shot maker, though.
Yeah, she is.
So.
But she's really been struggling with her speed. Okay, on the hill. And there's another newcomer that is playing in this tournament. I heard that Christina Zark, the Russian, the little Russian, was a Koch, yeah.
Yeah, Christina Koch, great player.
Yeah, 18 years old, I think she is.
From Russia.
From Russia. So she'll be making her debut on the WPBA tour. In fact, that might be her straight ahead over there. Isn't that her? The black. Is that her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah, so Real sweating the match.
Yep.
We can't see her on the camera view, but she is over to the right of the TV table here. We'll catch that on a side view here in a moment. Jasmin Ouschan set to break, rack 14 on the hill.
Okay, 2 setting up for the side. Well, it looks to me that the game hinges on getting good on the 3. If she gets good on the 3, it's connect the dots, pretty much. Well, she might have to shoot that in the side. Or play safe. I don't think she'd shoot the 3-4 combination. I know she's not happy. She did not need to go into that 8 ball.
She's definitely going to go into the side pocket.
If she wants to try to get out, she has to. I don't see any other way. But I don't know.
The 3-4 really wouldn't leave her anything.
No, I don't think there's any reward. Yeah. Well, I called it. The game hinged on getting on that 3 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kyoko has to be thrilled to get to the table, because I know she was sitting there thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I like a safety here, ducking the 3 up, tucking it behind the 5, and coming down table. She could 2-rail into that position as well.
She might even be playing
tougher.
a bank.
Came up shy.
Yeah. But I don't think that Jasmin can. I think she can either hit it full, or mostly full. I know she wants to hit it on the left side, but I don't think she can get much off a full. I don't even think she can get a quarter ball off.
Yeah, she's risking a double hit there too.
Yeah,
Double kiss.
Yeah, I think she has to hit the right edge. Yeah, I don't know. Just thin it.
Did she get there?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I guess she did. That was a very good shot. I didn't think she could hit it that softly and get it underneath the 4 ball.
All right, Kyoko's going to go for the short cue, and she's going to go into the air.
Yep. She's going to try to make that 8, or is she going to... Doesn't look like she has enough room to get the 3 under the 8. We'll find out in a minute. She's going to leave it right in front of the hole.
Ooh, and the cue ball in the
boy.
9. Wow. It's a tough break for Jasmin. So Jasmin may be able to swerve this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think she's fine. Even if she can't see it, she can just, it's hanging.
Yeah, she can swerve it around.
But she's got to get out of that corner and get up, back to the center of the table.
Right, if she
for the 4.
over swerves here, she could follow this right in the corner pocket.
Yeah, I don't think she even has to swerve. Yeah, she can see the whole thing. Well,
And this is looking like the match now.
yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to say. I think this match is over. It'd be hard to screw this one up. I mean, I'm thinking you might screw it up from the 8 to the 9, if you're going to.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. That's too bad. I was wanting to see it a barn burner, you know, right down to the wire.
Well, I'm sure we'll have those before the
Oh,
tournament's
yeah.
over.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is just the first day.
I
Here
understand.
we'll be here. The finals will be on Sunday afternoon.
Do they have a time yet for the finals? Set?
Yeah, we'll find out on the schedule, full schedule there, and post that up on the Pool Action TV Facebook page before it's over.
Okay, I think she's got to go under that 9.
We're also keeping updates going on the event page. That's the WPBA Masters 2019 event page. You can follow that on Facebook.
Okay, I guess she's just going to roll one rail and hold it up with inside. No, she did go under it. Okay. Well, this is probably one of the easiest 9 balls she's had the whole match.
And for the win. Jasmin Ouschan takes it down. All right, good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this match saved. I'm your host, Ray Hansen with Pool Action TV. We're here with Mary Keniston, and we'll be right back.
Congratulations to Jasmin
Good match, huh, Mary?
Ouschan.
Sure was.
Victorious over
Don't go
Kyoko
far.
Sone.
Be right back. Next match scheduled up for 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be right back.